my Fina loves, it's Miss Fina D coming to you all from Vina Entertainment News. So, I'm minding my business. I got a DM. Oh, Marlo is on Instagram talking about Kenya Moore. Go ahead and watch it. I'm going to put the parts that Marlo brought up Kenya, or the parts where people felt like she was talking about Kenya. And then I'm going to put the rest, and then that's going to be up to you to sit there and watch what Marlo is talking about or not. But I really do think what I'm about to play, she was speaking in general. So let me go ahead and play the part where she brought up Kenya Moore name specifically, and then play the other parts where she didn't bring up Kenya Moore name, but people were sensing shade.
Everybody pregnant this season. Who is everybody? Only one person pregnant is Portia. Who else? Who else is pregnant I don't know about? Kenya is not a housewife, so she's not considered everyone. In life, like this day and age where you have women who are with men because of their money, because of a lifestyle, it's just some shit I can't deal with. I don't give a damn how much money you have. I mean, and y'all know I don't date broke. Of course, my t-shirt tell you that, and that's so true. But at some point, when do you just respect yourself? I sit and I see people judge me being on reality TV, having a past, thinking they're better than me. But then you stay with a man who had a baby on you. You stay with a man who beats you. You stay with a man who lives another lifestyle that your family don't even know about. So it's just, I guess you have to do what makes you happy. But it's just really interesting. I was just talking to my girlfriend. We just left eating. And I'm like, it's just crazy how women will stay in a situation for money. I love to shop. I love $2. Y'all know I don't date broke. But at some point, damn it, I don't give a damn what you have. You gonna damn respect me. And you're not gonna be disrespecting me. And I don't give a damn if I'm 50 years old and single. I'm not going to be saying, hey, I'm going to be in this relationship because, hey, I'm getting older, I want a baby, or I want a husband. No, I want to be happy. Happy. And a lot of people are not happy. Ladies, don't get mixed up in society saying, oh, do you want kids? And why are you not married? Maybe that's just not in your story. Like, I'm around a lot of ladies who are married, who are engaged, and guess what? I'm not. To me, it's so important being authentic and being yourself. And sometimes I may come off selfish because I've been raised in different foster homes. I don't trust. Not subject. Just be happy, ladies. Stop just letting these men think that they can do whatever. And I just feel it's so important. If you don't stand for nothing, you'll fall for any damn thing. I don't give a damn if you're filthy rich, if you're a billionaire. My ex would tell you, I will raise hell. I'm going to find out what you're doing. I will curse you. You could have just took me and spent $1 million on me today. I catch your ass cheating the line. We're going to cut a fool at the church, in front of your mama, anybody. I'm going to always not be able to trust people. I mean, besides the man.
Okay, so there you go. So the part where she brought up Kenya Moore name, we already know that Kenya chose to leave. When Kenya announced her pregnancy, Marlo was the first one to hop on Instagram Live, and instead of sending Kenya Moore congratulations, she responded, Bravo needs to go, take Kenya in the bathroom and have her pee on a stick because Kenya lies so much and she feels like this is another Kenya Moore stunt and that Kenya Moore is not really pregnant.
Bravo, Steven, everybody. Please, just so that y'all won't be giving this girl this money and thinking that she's pregnant, have her come up there and pee on the EPT. She need to pee on the stick. You need to have her go in the bathroom. She need to make sure she don't have nothing on. She need to just be naked. Kenya's so sick, she might have it in her ears. Have her just naked, gloves on, just like she's taking a drug test, and pee on the stick before she been to con somebody about being pregnant. Lord, and if she plan on that, I'd be so mad.
Now, Marlo got some nerves talking about somebody conning someone. We don't want to keep pulling up these mug shots because I know people change and this was in her past. But it's like, girl, Like, how disgusting that someone is finally pregnant, they're married, they're happy, and this is what you have to say. Yes, I know what she said, and if she is, I wish her the best, but I can't stand those people who give a compliment, but then what they say before the compliment is just equally nasty. But yeah, that's what she had to say. So I completely understand with all of the hate and nastiness that Marlo have thrown Kenya away. I completely understand why anyone watching her live might have assumed she was throwing shade or talking about Kenya, but at this point, Kenya is in an amazing place, so we just need to leave Marlo where Kenya left her and not even I'm saying, entertain her. But like I said, I'm here for you guys. So if you see something and you want me to talk about it, and I find it interesting enough, I absolutely will. I just uploaded a video on Kenya Moore. I already had Kenya Moore information in the software, so it's an easy transition to go from talking about Kenya to talking about Marlo and Kenya. So that's why I'm doing the story. Those were her words. Not congratulations, but those were the first things that she decided to say about a woman who's been struggling and hoping for love and finally got love and got a blessing. But instead of uplifting her and saying, you know what, all BS aside, congratulations, Kenya. She couldn't bring herself to do that, and those were the first words that she mentioned. So of course, it made sense to say Kenya Moore is not pregnant, but to cover it up, okay, so she don't sound like a hater, like, oh, Kenya Moore is faking her pregnancy, she covered it up by saying Kenya is no longer a housewife. So, she completely dismissed Shamia, Shamia who's pregnant, whatever the case might be, or it probably just slipped her mind. The other part where she's talking about people staying in relationships and getting beat up and all of these things happen to them, their husbands living a completely separate life. You guys saw the footage where Sheree didn't have nothing better to do but to come and throw shade at Mark, alluding to the fact that he's gay because he have a nose ring, even though Tupac had a nose ring. And you know what I'm saying, we're not going to dig up other people who have nose ring or who had nose rings to prove a point, but my point is she was just bored, didn't have anything better to do. Kenya Moore is winning, and and so there she goes. But I just had to jump in real quick and respond to these pictures. My goodness, they are gorgeous. Kenya and Mark, man, Bravo is such a hater. One of the most beautiful couples ever, okay, in the Real Housewives of Atlanta history. Whew. Anyways, let me go ahead and continue. Baby Daily is blessed. He was trying to do the whole payback thing because Kenya was a part of the circle of people who sat there and laughed and brought up rumors. Now, Kenya did not make this up. It's out there on the internet, but bringing it back to the forefront, and that's one thing about me, I'm fair. I don't care if I support you. If you did something wrong, I'm going to speak about it. So Kenya going up and bringing that rumor back up that Kim Field's husband called him Chrissy in the industry, and all of the girls sat there laughing, excluding Sheree and Cynthia Bailey. They both were not laughing. They walked away. So Sheree felt like this is my moment to go after Kenya's husband, to give her a taste of her medicine so that she knows what it feels like. But she failed miserably because Mark could have gone back at her and talk about Tyrone being in jail and a lot of things, but he kept it classy, and that was that. And, and they moved on from that. So Marlo talking about people husbands living different lives and things. I don't think she's talking about Kenya coming for Kenya. Guys, you guys know I don't really talk about Marlo. I gave her an shine on this channel like that because I'm not, here for her and there's no reason. But when someone brings something to my attention, I will talk about it. But, I just feel like she was talking in general, having conversations. And then again, these girls, you just have to leave them alone because nothing you do would ever be good enough. Even though Marlo is single, don't have no kids, you listen to this video, she's making every excuse as to why she doesn't have a man and don't want to be married. I guarantee you, if Marlo met the right person, everything that she's speaking against right now, okay, will change. It would be, I'm in love, I have a husband, I'm pregnant, I'm happy. But because that's not her situation or her reality right now, so this is a conversation right now. One thing I also want to remind all of the Kenya Moore supporters and just people in general, a relationship in a man does not define you as a woman. It does not validate you. It does not make you. And that's the reason why you have people out here just settling for anybody just to say, look at me, I got a man, I'm having a baby too, look at me. And they would just settle for anything because for some odd reason, having that person there validates them. No, you complete yourself. You validate yourself. You are worthy. You are enough. You are amazing. You're beautiful. Have all of those things. And then a man coming in your life is a luxury. It's not like, he comes in your life and all of a sudden, yes, love is a beautiful thing. Partnership is a beautiful thing. But once you are happy and have all of those things in yourself, then a man being added to your life is just an added bonus to your life. It's not like, oh my God, my life is over without a man. And that's exactly what Kenya Moore did. And that's exactly what Marlo is talking about in the rest of her videos. And that's what the two of them connected on. Marlo going to foster care and having foster mothers and things like that, meaning that she didn't have a decent relationship with her mom. So she and Kenya connected on that. Being 42, no kids, never been married, and still having man issues. She and Kenya connected on that. Kenya, thank God, have moved on and is married and about to have her first child. But they connected on all of that. But then, she allowed the hate and reality TV to get to her head, and there you go. But they had a lot of similarities, excluding the past as far as, the laws, get in trouble with the law, all of that. But they connected on a lot of different things. But yet, she would still sit there and laugh at Kenya for not being in a relationship, even though she was single herself. She would sit there and say, I don't want kids, I'm not desperate for kids, but Kenya does, and she would laugh at that, even though she was in the same boat. She would bring up Kenya Moore's mother, and she had issues with her mother, where she ended up in foster care. So they had similarities, but she still sat around and laughed. And now that Kenya's situation is different, now there she go talking about some people just get married and say, I'm married. That woman right there waited for 47, that's a long time. She have turned down so many marriage proposals just to not settle. So Kenya should not even be a part of Marlo conversation because that's one person who waited, okay? And I'm wishing Kenya and Mark nothing but the best. And you know what? I'm not even going to put that on Kenya marriage and say, God forbid, if it doesn't work out. But God forbid, at least she knows that she tried because she did not settle. She did not just jump and had kids just to say, look at me, I'm married to and I have kids. She did not settle for just anyone. So guys, if Marlo is throwing shade, then, let Marlo continue to be bitter. But I just think that she was having a general conversation. The only parts that I'm going to bring up is when she mentioned Kenya's name, and that's about it. But everything else, she was just in her feelings and having her moment. But like I said, everything she said she does not want and is not rushing, is not desperate. The right man walk in her life right now, and all of that would change, okay? And she will go into I got a man, I'm married, and all of that. But because those things are not happening to her, so now her message is, maybe that's not a part of my story. You know what I'm saying? So just leave Marlo alone. You know what I'm saying? But thank you guys for bringing this to my attention. And At the end of the day, our girl is happy. Kenya, she's doing great, whatever the case might be. So, I'm not going to sit around here and dwell on what Marlo is saying. But like I said, whenever my people, reach out to me, I'm always going to talk about it. So there you're going to go ahead and end it here, my Vina loves. I'm wishing you all an amazing day. Thank you all for the love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Also, leave this video a thumbs up and turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.